in California, so the grapes can grow and they can make more wine. And I'm sitting in a honky in Chicago with a broken heart and a woman on my mind. I matched the man behind the bar.
Well, this autumn Kevin and I have been out in the wilds around Aldershot, and we've been collecting some blackberries, and we've managed to pick up 2 great big tubs, ice cream tubs full of blackberries. Yeah? And today we're going to make
Blackberry wine.
Blackberry wine. So, without more ado, let's get our aprons on.
Get cooking.
And Kevin says, get cooking. Okay, so we've sterilised our equipment now, and the next thing we do is we add the fruit into the mash tub and then we mash it. So could you pass us a punnet, please, Kev? Thank you very much, sir. So put that one in. Ooh. And the other one, please. Put this one in. Lovely jubbly. Now the next thing is we have to mash the merry hell out of it, and I've got our potato masher, which has also been sterilised, but it has now 1.5 kilograms of sugar. Go on, here you go. Here you go. Go, go, go. Let's see what you got. Stop there, stop there. Oh, that's a half of the sugar. Oops, a daisy. Okay. Okay. Come on, down here. Okay, so that's it. This is the stuff which is going to feed the alcohol when we put the yeast in. So the fruit, the natural sugar in the fruit, and the sugar that we've just added. Give that a good stir up for a minute or two. So what we're going to do is put this wine yeast in, and that basically is how you make homemade red wine. We put a lid on that, and then we put it somewhere warm, like the airing cupboard, for about 2 or 3 days. Let the fermentation really take hold, and after 2 or 3 days we'll be ready to strain off the liquor, so we've just got the straight liquor left, and that will go into a demijohn with an airlock on top, and that's sort of the traditional thing that you see when you're making red wine. So now we're ready to start making, putting the wine into its demijohn so it can ferment out completely. And what we want to do at this stage is to strain the fruit off, so we're just left with the liquor. So, okay, so this is the moment of truth. This is our mash tub, and Kevin's going to take the lid off and we're going to have a look inside. So take the lid off then, Kev. Gently Bentley, yeah? And just put it in the sink. That's lovely. And if you can look inside our mash tub now, there we are, there's all the fruit. And I'll get Kevin to take the spoon that I've sterilised and give everything a good stir up. Give it a good stir, Kev. That's it. Ooh. You can see the yeast in the must fizzing now as he said. So what we've got to do now is to strain all that off into the demijohn and then try and extract as much juice as possible. Well, we've strained all of our must out, and in fact I've got more juice than I actually need, so there's more than a gallon here. So now this little gizmo here is a hydrometer and a measuring cylinder, and what we're going to do is put some of this jollop in our measuring cylinder.
Oh, it's okay.
Yeah, and then this blue scale on this hydrometer will tell us basically how strong the wine is. It says now.
Right.
Hooshta booshta. It's still quite low.
Low.
Well, perhaps we might be surprised by the taste, but it certainly said it's not going to be much of a strong wine. About 8 or 9%, I suppose. You could have a pint of it if you wanted, couldn't you? The last little job in the wine making this morning, but apart from clearing up afterwards, is to put the lid on the demijohn, on the bottle, and put the air trap in the lid. So what I normally do is just put a teaspoonful of water in there, and that will then allow the wine to bubble away, and it will stop the air coming back into it. One of the things about if this is a food, and one of the things about preserving this type of food is you've got to stop it oxidising, and because as it's fermenting, it produces alcohol. So you don't, and also produces carbon dioxide. So the bit at the top you want to retain as much carbon dioxide as you can. You don't want it mixed with oxygen. Once you start mixing it with oxygen, the wine turns sour. Mid-November now, and it seems an age since Kevin and I got out and picked the blackberries down in Ticey's meadow, and we fermented them out and finalised. When they finished fermenting, we treated the wine, and I've siphoned it off into one of these plastic demijohn things here, and this is the second siphoning, so there's absolutely no sediment at all in here, and the wine is as clear as a bell. So what the next job to be done is to take the wine out of here, get the wine out of there, into, give us a bottle, Kev. Thank you very much. Into these. Now we've prepared all these wine bottles. Now they've all been sterilised, so we've just got to take the sterilising solution out. We've taken the labels off. Just get that into there and cork it, and then that's a finished product. This is the first bottle of Kevin's grog coming off the production line. How you doing, Kev? Right?
Yeah, fine.
Look at this. Look, there's a bottle of wine coming up.
Oh!
Eh?
Yeah!
Perfecto mundo, eh?
What did you buy?
Now then, I want you to do me a little favour when I get to the end of this, Kevin.
Yeah.
Because I want you to be able to hold this hose for me, because I want it. Oh! I knew that was going to happen. I knew that was going to happen. It's just, I've overfilled it. Never mind. It's a kitchen floor. It can be washed up. Don't tell Sheila. And we haven't been drinking yet, so. Oh, God almighty. Let's get this mess cleared up. Well, that's it. 6 bottles of wine.
6 bottles of wine.
Filled up, lovely little wine. Corked. Just put some labels on next. Kevin's going to design some labels to stick on these, and then they'll be ready for Christmas. Now, what I have to do as an absolute duty is to make sure that the product is A1. So let me have a little taste of the drop of wine that was left over. It tastes very nice. Have a taste, Kevin.
I matched the man behind the
Nice.
bar.
Nice. You like medicine?
Yeah.
Yeah. Kevin's medicine now. Kevin's blackberry grog.
When they ask who's a fool in the corner crying, I say, a little old wine drinker me. I say, a little old wine drinker me.